good. So anyway, so this one is called Her Name is Mahoney. A fleeting boat loaded full of refugees, they're tossing in the restless seas. Those dollar bills, they wash along the beach with the tide. Waves splash against rocks, crashing as they make landfall, because they're depositing seaweed-smelling whores onto the shore. Anywhere between the ages of 12 and 14, they're Vietnamese. They're sold into slavery, somewhere around 2003. And with his cash in hand, the big man, he made sure that all of his cargo was gagged, drugged, and dragged. Behind their hoods, their masks revealed only unrecognizable shame, as she's beaten and then beaten again into submission, refusing to let his nastiness enter. No longer sweet, innocent, or tender. That doesn't bear resemblance to her identity, but what is ingrained in her memory is the chants of her belief. Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo, Nam-myoho Renge-kyo. Newsflash, Amber Alert, black SUV, 453390T. Caption reads, please call this number if you've seen or heard anything. She's young, white, 12, about 5'3", 100 pounds. She's from Sherman Oaks, California, missing since 12 o'clock. Rich families all over the TV screen with a face, a last known place, but for me there's nothing, not a trace. Where the hell is Nancy Grace? She yells at the TV screen, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, as the tears stream down her face. You be nice and make love to a customer all night, cause good girls get to call home while we listen on the phone. If you utter a word out of line, it's gonna be your last time. Tell your family that you're doing just fine. Do you have a child around 12, maybe 14? Could you imagine them being sold into slavery? Bound, stored, locked, and chained, and then rode on their back like an Amtrak train. Their rails of their legs, they're gapped. They go through the motion, but they express no motion. The lock did unclick, and her captor, now her prey. May he swallow each drop of her pain. There's no redemption, but she says she forgive them. See, now she's free. She do my nails for me. She said they never even asked her name. I guess that's because her English ain't so plain. But so you know, her name was Ming. She was only 14. She's a victim of human trafficking. Sad but true. Sad but true. This next piece was inspired by a little redhead. Not that one back there. So I named it Little Red. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Nah, he was in some Timberlands and some jeans. Little Red, she was from the hood. She was only 16. She wanted to do the damn thing. So she cast her out a wide net. She gonna catch her a thug. She want a sugar daddy. She want a rough net. But without hesitation and no protection, well, he planted a seed. She ran home to take the morning after pill to avoid any complications from the fluid spill. Unprotected sex, seemingly unimportant because he planted a seed. And she was worried night and day what the doctor was gonna say. Congratulations, you're gonna have a baby. Now she got hit with a triple threat. She lost her virginity, STD, and HIV. See, now she's no longer synonymous with the pendant that she wears around her neck, the one of the Virgin Mary. She's rewarded with medication and persecution and self-doubt from a man who learned his intimacy in a 10 by 10 prison cell. That brother was on the low. He can't wear all them hats. He don't want to be no homosexual. Ex-con, a father, a son, and now he preaching in the pulpit saying he was, hallelujah, a Christian. Well, Red, she was dazed and confused when she walked out of the clinic, only to see his wife sitting on the other side of the weight room. A transmitted disease. Folks planting seeds. It's an epidemic. But see, once the bleeding stopped, Red, well, that baby girl, she wept because she had to face her death sentence. She was young. Maybe she could beat it. Maybe she could deal with it. But to the outside world, she'd have to conceal it. Pretend it didn't exist and alter her love-making habits. See, HIV and AIDS had taken up residency. And like me, she screamed. She's confused, neglected, and abused. You can't focus on a single thing without looking at the totality of the whole human being. See, I believe in hope and manifesting a dream for a cure that's going to support IFASEMB. Red story? Well, let it be a lesson to you of what can happen when you bumping uglies and you ain't got no protection.